Okay, here's a 300-gallon water trough pond. And there's a 100-gallon right there I'm using as a filter. So I got a pool pump from an Intex pool. It's like 500 something gallons per minute. Works good, has a cartridge in it. I only have to clean that maybe every 2 weeks. Sucks from the bottom of that. Got the bubbles in there. Goes through there. It goes through there. That's a UV light. It's like 50 bucks on eBay. Then it comes through and it goes in here. So, instead of using a whole bunch of 110 volt plug-in heaters for this big old thing, because it's hard to keep warm, because I got some plecos in there and I keep it at least 72 degrees in the winter. So, as you see right there, there's a heater element. It's a 3500 watt, 220 volt. I got it wired to the side of the house over here. I think it's on a 30 amp circuit. So what I did, because I have HVAC background, that's for like a controller, for like a mat, like if you have stuff inside, like, oh shit, like lizards and snakes. You put that little mat under there and you can put the temperature and it keeps them warm. So what I did, got a contactor in here like you'd use for an AC unit. This is 115 volts. The contactor's 115 volts. Got 220 going to it, to the element. This has a little thermistor right here, a thermostat that's in the water. That's the water temperature. You can adjust that. I say I got it on 72 in the winter time. When this gets 72, it sends power to this and pulls this in. Then I got 220 going to that, and I got 3500 watts of heat at 220 volts and not 110 volts like if you use little submergible ones. But for safety, I have a lower thermostat to an electric water heater that I calibrated it, because you can turn it past where it needs to be. On the lowest setting, I got it set for like 84, and I tested it before I was burning up the fish. And the reason why I did that, I wanted redundancy. And what happened one day, and I had this as a limit in here. Let me show you. That's it. So I have this 115 volts breaking one line in series, and then it goes to the contactor. So what happened one day, I think the plecos knocked that sensor out of there, and it was like 40 degrees outside. So it thought the water temperature was 43, so that stayed on. That stayed heating up, but that opened up the circuit, so we didn't cook the fish. So you got to have two thermostats. One is a limit and one is your rain thermostat. And all of these plugs are on GFI. So that's basically it. And it works good. The UV light does wonders. That's only 13 watts. And that pump stays running 24/7. And you see we got little happy campers in here. Got fancy goldfish. The little bitty one out there, my wife named him Peanut. We got angel fish in here. There's one there. We got two plecos that are probably a foot long. That's another reason for the heater. Got some tetras still in here. She's got some kind of little bullets. I don't know, they got like a red stripe down them. I don't know what she named that one. That one's peanut. Hold on, let me see if we get the big goldfish. I don't know, he's probably 9 inches long. He's rescue. The big ones are all like rescues that people didn't want. Everybody's freaking out. And I really don't do much. Once a month I change out maybe 100 gallons of water. That might not be enough, I don't know, but so far. And that's a big angel right down in there. It's hiding. So far so good. The reason why I put that on the top and not the bottom, because if something happened to where the pump stayed running and that got knocked out, or something sprung a leak and it kept pumping water out, it could only go as low as that. And then the water level would get below that, and then it couldn't pump anymore. If I would have did it at the bottom and something would have happened on the other side, could have lost all the water. So right there you can only lose, what, 3 inches of water on the top if something failed, and that would be it. So there's all the little buzzards again. So that's the setup, and that's a light.